Oh, let's go. Let's go. It's early in the night. It's early in the night, so what better one to start off, yeah? So let it go. Drake. So yeah, let's see what TikTok thinks about this new album that's come out. Let me hear what others think. I've given my opinion. I had a few people angry and upset with what I had to say, but you know, I mean, it is what it is. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. Free speech, if it really actually exists anymore.
A question? Me. I have a question. So are we listening to Drake's new album with Party Next Door? Or no?
So, how we feeling about Drake's new album? I thought I missed Drake with the melodies, but maybe I was lying.
I shouldn't have to hide how I feel inside.
Why are all these people here lying down in their bed with their do-rags on, their shower cap, like no shirt on? Are they taking the piss out of Drissy?
You were supposed to be my bride to be.
I'm in shock and I'm confused because I know he knows better than this. But it's like, do you want to be humiliated? Do you like being ridiculed?
And I should have knew it was going to be some shit when Drake was filming Get Ready's with me trying to promote the album. I should have known, bro. I knew, bro. Woke up all excited for Valentine's Day because I knew Drake and Party Next Door were about to drop. Baby, that has more skips than it does bangers, and I'm pissed. Like, I love them down. I've been rocking with them since way back, like the Drake Degrassi days, but it's just like, I really don't like it.
The beef never dies with me. Kendrick Lamar will soon see. Just kidding. I don't want beef. I just want peace.
I'm sorry, but how do you come off of losing the biggest rap battle in history
Yo, he's getting
and
gunned
then you
right now.
proceed to drop the worst album in your discography by far? It doesn't make sense to me, right? I have been waiting.
And even when the album dropped, all I was thinking that you piggybacking off a Party Next Door to hold him as a front in case of any negative reviews. You could just power it off and go, it's his album. It's not me. You know what I'm saying? And Party wasn't even on this album as much as he should be if it was his album.
For Drake to come back from this beef and release some good music, because that's how you bounce back from losing a rap beef. You come back and prove that you're great at making music, and he's done this in the past. He has classic albums, he has classic songs, he has bangers. He has the capability to make good music. And what I just heard, some shitty songs for you, terrible. Some of the worst singing performances I've ever heard from Drake in my life. Some of the worst writing I've ever heard from Drake.
I was going to do a reaction to the album. I wasn't too sure if I should.
Corny. Epic levels of corny. And I'm just...
Y'all let me know what you think, man. That's why y'all let me know if you think if I should do reaction to the album. I opted out to doing it. I was like, but I might have to check out a few tracks. You know, try and be unbiased. You know what I'm saying?
She makes me cry. I can't be blamed for anything. I'm fine. I know you tried to ruin my life, but you can't though. By the way, the beef ain't done. Fuck a Grammy.
I feel like them not the same melodies I was referring to, but I gotta listen again. And I'm not a hater. I like both of them. You know what I'm saying? It is giving his shot for me era. Like I said, he tried to tell us with them bullet holes on stage with the little shirt. Y'all remember the little hoodie? So maybe it just gotta grow on me. Sometimes, most times actually, you gotta listen to Drake album a good 3-4 times for it to really grow on you. I forgot about that. You know, I gotta get prepped. You know, I gotta prep for this.
I do think the Party Next Door and Drake album is bad. But let me explain why. Number one, not enough Party. The same way I feel like not enough 21 Savage on their platform. You gotta share the songs more. Number two, I feel like Drake isn't growing with his core audience. The same people who grew up on So Far Gone can't really connect with this, right? We're not talking about partying every night and dealing with women half your age. You got
to having girl on stage with reading a book and twerking, not trying to take a jab at Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? I was like,
on the album called Glorious, where you say you got kicked out your mama house, where you about to go now? What women are you dealing with as you push 40, if not 40 already, that they getting kicked out their mama house?
Facts.
We got mortgages and stuff like that. I'm not saying you got to rap and sing about mortgages, and I'm not saying you had to rap hard, because this is clearly a pop and R&B album. But when you look at Tyler, the Creator, who made Shock Value raps and grew into making classic albums, when you look at The Weeknd, who started off making dark R&B and now makes stadium pop hits, there's some level of growth that happens. And it was time right after the Super Bowl to at least make people remember why you're somewhere at the top.
This message is for Drake. This message is for Drake and Drake only. Drake, you lied to me. You told me that this album was going to be a Party Next Door Valentine's Day album. I was going to hear serenading and singing and all of this stuff. And I'm listening to this album and it's you talking about your ops. It's you rapping too much. You spoke through most of the songs. Party Next Door barely said anything.
You see?
What was that?
That's what I'm saying, man. Like, how the hell are you going to jump on somebody's or have somebody come out of the shadow that you've had them in for how many years, you know, give them the opportunity to come out with an album, then jump on the album, be on more songs than the actual person who's been waiting to shine, you know what I'm saying, and then use the album as a opportunity to reply to all your haters and the person you really want to talk to with subliminals. Man, you just messed up the man's chance of blowing, you know what I mean, getting big. Like, Party Next Door must be there pissed off.
You lied. You lied, and you can take it and you can pack it up because that's not a Valentine's Day album. There was no love. You told us how you had to up your security, and you told us about your ops that we already know about because you told us about them time and time again. Drake, what was that?
I'm gonna keep it above. This album is fantastic background noise for the hood. When you with the, you feel me, you chilling with a girl or whatever y'all got going on, that shit is great background noise. And that's not a bad thing. Not all music's supposed to be actively listened to. I've been told y'all. Sometimes shit is just there for the vibe. If even call that bull super
hey, man, so this background noise.
Court documents are drafting, but I'm relaxing. And I know I told Party I'ma give him a verse, but then I heard what he sent and said, fuck features. Hey,
I tried to listen to Drake's album, and I'm not gonna lie, thought it was trash.
Nobody liked it, bro.
Trash. But in his defense, I will say this: I might be getting too old for that kind of music. You know what I'm saying? Unk might be too old for that kind of music, but I think so is he. I think so is he. Like, that was the kind of music that was lit when I was in college.
Years ago, man.
Why are we still? You know what I'm saying? Like, where's the substance? He about to be 40. He older than me. And I know everybody frying Kai Cenat for his review of the Super Bowl and the Drake album, and y'all saying he lying. But Drake named him in a lawsuit. Drake named him as a streamer in the lawsuit. I would say whatever I had to say too. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at that black man. You know, yes, we don't believe him. But he got to do what he got to do. Now, I ain't get through the whole album because it's entirely
stand
too
on
long.
business, bro. Stand on business.
But the few songs I heard, I had to turn his TV off, And
Peace and Levels bracket. The R&B cheat code is crazy, blood. You put this album in the R&B and soul category, right? Because you want to avoid...
And this is what I'm saying. I had so many people here coming back and trying to argue about this album and how good it was. And I only listened to one track on it, and I was just like, oh my God, if this is going to be the rest of the album, I'm already pissed off. You know what I'm saying? Like, what grown man go name a song, Give Me a Hug? Give me a what? Give me a why? Give me a where? Give me a how? Yo, what's wrong with you, bro? You sounding like Diddy trying to take people shopping. Remember 50 was like, man's like, yo, let me take you shopping. He's like, what? What do you mean, give me a... Yo, bro, come on, man. Seriously?
The optics of competition of putting it in the rap category. But when you listen to the album, it's a Drake rap album type shit. Like, you took a bunch of parties, vibes, and party. Like I said, this sounds like a party album that was done, because a lot of people always mix up Drake's R&B for party sound. Like, they be like, oh no, it sounds like a Drake album. No, it sounds like a Party Next Door album that Drake walked into the session and was like, oh, you got your album done?
Yep,
you want to put it out?
Give me that.
Let me throw some verses on there, actually. I'm going to put verses on that. Matter of fact, let's make it a joint album. I know Party. Party personally, and I know for a fact he's sitting there like, bro, you wait until like you having your worst moment to want to push my album. My album is not gonna get a fair chance out here because of you, my guy. So like, just the way it's even being marketed is lame, bro. To put it as an R&B soul album, it's if it comes down to awards or anything like that, it's gonna go into those categories of R&B contemporary. You're gonna have him going against like Chrisette Michelle and
yeah, dirty work, man. Literally just fucked up your artist's little chance to come out. And I know he don't give a damn about it, but you know, I'm gonna go through some other TikToks and stuff, but I know TikTok got plenty to say about this. And I know it ain't just me, so all the stands and haters be coming off talking their ish. Man, they so pray for any little miracle of a hope that he will have some kind of comeback, but this just ain't it. It just ain't it.